The BMPS show is brought to you by Jameson.
Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age.
As always, we're back on your screens once again. You're watching BMPS on Joy Prime with myself, Kofi Hayford, and my boys. If this is the very first time you are tuning into this show, you're welcome. Bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny. And you know what we do right here, right? We always discuss issues, social, religious, business, anything and everything, but from a man's perspective. I am Kofi Hayford, and I'm doing this with Nanye to my right, representing the bald, and then we have Molded Rock representing the muscled, then we have Possible representing the skinny. This show is proudly brought to you by Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. So whether you're catching up with old friends or you're vibing with new ones, there is always room for that one special person, especially when there's Jameson on the table. So pull up a chair as you're enjoying the show right now and enjoy Jameson. Triple distilled, twice as smooth. Today, though, there is space for one person, and that is Lekzy the comic. My brother, how are we?
I don't hear shots for the distance.
You know, shots no day inside, but still, you're welcome.
Well, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
So first of all, these guys, what do you think about them?
Oh, I can talk a bit about this guy, but for these two, I'm scared for my life.
Why? No, but Nazabi, nobody they fear.
Yeah, we roll together.
See, the bitter side of it is that you might think that look, you are rolling with a person that you think that is so skinny. It will shock you that look, you are moving with the wrong person.
That's why they fear me.
But anyway, Lekzy, you're welcome. I mean, this is the very first time we're having a celeb on our show. Yeah. And so we deem it a great privilege to have you. We're looking forward to hearing your thoughts on matters. Yeah.
Sure.
And so today, what are we discussing? The craze for a perfect body. You know, ladies, well, I don't think it's just ladies, but except that because we are men, we'll look at this one from our perspective. A lot of ladies want the perfect body. Coca-Cola body shape, oh. You know how it is, right? What do men really think about it? Do we think that it's all right for ladies to go through all the hustle and bustle just to be able to get a perfect body, just so they can get a man for themselves? Or what exactly do we think about it? Are we diving into this right now? Let's start from Molded Rock. The craze for a perfect body for ladies. What do men actually feel about it, bro?
Well, it varies. You know, every man, my eyes and your eyes are quite different.
Can you see through those glasses, though?
I can see you perfectly well.
Okay,
like I
great.
told you earlier that look, your cheeks, I don't know. So watching you, say mutuna udina ma afuna sheshedia. I can see you perfectly well. You know, my bespectacle isn't the same as yours. That is, my eyes and your eyes isn't the same. What I see to be beautiful isn't the same as what you see. I would choose to go in for somebody who is well defined. When I say well defined, proportional from the downwards to the uppermost body. I would call it maybe a gift of Africa. The way Ghana, I mean, our women are. You see good legs, proportional. They have curves, eto kakra. You understand? Eto kakra, hips kakra. Somebody who decide that they wanted plumpy. But look, once the body is defined like anatomy, yeah, kakra, that is what I see as beautiful. But you can choose to go in for like somebody who be bumpy, but you understand, somebody would choose to go in for bumpy, but I would choose for proportion and something cute, something that can easily handle. You understand? You know, I'm a Muslim man. I go to gym and I lift heavy weight, and when I come back, well, I want to carry something that is easy, something very, because you go carry heavy, you come back and then you be carrying heavy again. No, it doesn't make sense. Heavy out there, and then what? Easy to handle it in there.
I see.
That's right.
Nanye. Those are very interesting preceding thoughts. But we'll come back to you.
Do you know
Nanye,
so he made a comment about everyone sees differently, right? I feel that there is a shape that everyone agrees on.
you think so?
Yeah, there's a certain spectrum that everyone's like, you know what, yeah, she's bad, right? And so for me,
And what are those qualities? Yeah, I mean, because you said we all agree on it. So, I mean, what are those qualities that we look out for?
I can't describe it, but there are certain women, for example, that even if you had an opinion of, you know what, body's not everything, I'm more about the mind. If I threw a name like, let's say Kim Kardashian, yeah, I'll use that name because a lot of people try to maybe emulate that sort of figure, right? They do, right? So sorry?
I don't do.
Yeah, you don't try and emulate that figure. You're in the gym trying to build muscle. Keep up with me here. Right, but like, so when you look at that, even whatever your opinion is, you're like, you know what, yeah, she's hot. There are certain looks where you're like, okay, yeah, I like that. There's a few Ghanaian ones as well. There's this Hajja Bintu and some others or whatever, right? So, I'm just following the media. I'm just seeing what people are saying out there, right? So, there are certain looks that you like. For me personally, I like to try and look good for myself. So I commend women that try and look good for themselves, as long as it is for themselves. I wouldn't really be someone that would insist on a woman to go and do whatever plastic surgery or whatever. Right. I mean, there are certain figures you can get also by working just as hard as us men are doing in the gym as well. And some people may not have the time or may not have the same work ethic to do it, or just feel that they need to do it quicker and get this shape. That's cool. I don't really have an opinion on whether women should do that or not. I think it depends on how they feel. But for me, yeah, I definitely like a woman with a shape. And like you said, you don't want to work too hard.
I mean, I think every woman has shape, right?
A good shape.
Okay, thank you.
Look, there is triangle, there's octagon. Yes.
That's why I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to seek clarification.
There's
what?
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Yeah, the zigzag, right? so yeah. So for me, yeah, for that shape, the shape is important. And the shape I like, before you ask, I do like the Coca-Cola. I like a Coca-Cola with a mind.
Thank
and
you.
That's me.
We'll come to Lekzy, but possible. Let's hear from you.
The shape. Every shape goes.
No, I'm not asking what you want. Listen to my question.
I'm not saying what I want. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that I don't think you should have a perfect or like be selective and go like this is a perfect shape for me. I mean, so far as the lady looks good, and then like.
So what is your definition of good?
Should I say, it doesn't really come with the shape of the body though, but it comes with like appearance. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like,
What to wear
at the right time, and look good and then like be presentable. That's it. Don't go and then try to modify your body or do something just to please me or something. Personally, I don't care about any body shape. So far as that if I'm coming in for a woman or going in for a woman, so far as I vibe you, we vibe, we understand each other. I don't really look out for perfect shape or Coca-Cola shape or whatever you describe yours to be. I mean, everything goes for me. So that's it.
Okay, so Lekzy, let's have your thoughts on this, the craze for a perfect body for women.
Well, the craze for a perfect body for women, personally, I don't really have an issue. Earlier, my guys were all talking about like other ladies going for surgery and not just to get themselves looking in a certain way or hitting the gym. I feel just as if you have a bad dental coordination and you want the dentist to like fix it for you, or maybe you have too much of boobs giving you back pain and you want to still go to a doctor to fix it for you. Regardless, if you anywhere you go and get it done, I want it to appear perfect. But some of the things I'm seeing in town is what I think we should do. Because you can't be looking like outside calipers and and my other, can I say the bald guy?
The bald guy.
Yes. So the bald guy mentioned that there is a perfect body that any guy. There is a lady that will walk into this room that everybody will just turn an eye and go like, wow, this is really good. And we have the ones that this one will say, oh, this one looks good. They will go like, what they will need there. Like, you don't have that's to him, his preference. Yeah. But we have the standard that we all, me personally, someone like, am I allowed to mention?
Of course, feel free.
If you have to look plus size and curvy, you have to fall within the Lydia forcing.
Amen.
You need to fall within that. And if you have to like look, they say you are not plus size, you are not slim. Slim BB.
Oh, slim thick.
Slim thick, like Fela McAfee.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, the Fela McAfee kind of.
Cheers to that.
And if you want to, if you have to appear very slim and maybe a Bellamundi.
I'm not sure about that one.
Well,
Yvonne is cool.
What do you mean you're not sure about that?
Nelson.
I like Bellamundi,
Well,
but I
with
wouldn't
my height,
class
I'll
her
struggle
as-
with my name.
Nah.
Okay.
I think Bellamundi will fall under slim. thick.
Slim thick.
Yeah, slim,
Bella.
thick, and beautiful. I love you, Bella.
Bellamundi. Slim thick.
I've said what I've said.
No wonder your guys have a problem.
Okay, guys. Let's look at it from this point.
Yeah.
So now, it looks like we agree that there is a certain standard, even though not necessarily everyone will buy into it. Yeah. Whether you like it slim, thick, you like it, fat, you like it slim, plus, whatever, there is still a certain standard of women, curvaceous, Coca-Cola body, flat tummy, ass, if not too huge, something that, grabbable, like
something long done.
Yeah.
proportional,
Not
like
something
you
with
rightly
its own
said.
gravity.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think women should go through all the stress to get that? You can go.
Personally, I feel like you don't have to. Because no matter how you look, there is some guy out there who really likes like your kind of body. I've seen guys with weird taste, and you ask yourself, hey, because that lady that will pass by, everybody will go like, ew.
But are the guys proud to take them out? Because I know guys that would want you, but would only want you in private.
So the point is, you should know your body stature and what you have to wear on it. Because you might be like busty, but the thing that might look good on somebody who is way curvy than you might not necessarily look good on you.
What if we go to the beach?
If you go to the beach.
And we have to all, the ladies have to wear the bikini.
We won't go to the beach.
We will. we will. Someday we will go to the beach.
No.
You see, the thing is, I think we all mentioned, Skinny mentioned something, Nanya also mentioned something, like how you present yourself. So if I should take you to the beach, it depends on you, your confidence, what exactly you put it on to make you feel who you are. Because sometimes you look yourself in the mirror and like, oh, I don't like the way I look. But somebody will look in the mirror, I'm like, wow,
it's fine.
Charlie, no matter what, I'm going there. And it will shock you that you go to some event, you realize that, excuse me, let me use the one that is not, you end up like, look, people begin to like that person more because of her confidence and how she relates to people. You understand? The people will be like, Charlie, this one, she's a G. So all depends on how you carry yourself. That will also make you be like, okay, Charlie, I'm also there. I quite remember growing up, no, I don't want to mention that because we used to call her Cisco. You understand? I mean, the color, no, ABBB. But look, listen, when this girl stands in front of you and then she begins to rattle and say things,
the confidence
level alone. And guys later on were, everybody wants
approaching
to go
because
in,
of the confidence.
Yes.
So you don't think women should go through all that stress for that?
No, they shouldn't go through, they shouldn't go through all that stress. But for you, if you look yourself in the mirror and you feel that, look, I need to do something. It's a kerosene, also body kerosene.
But kerosene. But you're watching BMPS on Joy Pride. Let's go for a quick break and then we'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're still watching BMPS show right here on Joy Prime. I'm your host, I'm Kofi Hayford. Today we have a guest on the show. It's the very first time you're witnessing this. Lekzy the comic, one of Ghana's favorite, I should say, comedians. If you don't know about Lekzy, I'm probably sure you don't live on planet Earth. But we're discussing the perfect body for a lady. what do men really think, the craze for it. We'll come back and delve deeper into it. Don't go anywhere. Remember that it's brought to you by Jameson. I hope that you're enjoying the show. You're watching BMPS on Joy Prime, Fridays, 9 p.m. But let me remind you that whether you're chilling with old friends or vibing with new ones, listen, there is always room for one more when there's a bottle of Jameson on the table. So pull up a chair, widen the circle. Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. I hope that you're enjoying the show. You're watching BMPS on Joy Prime, Fridays, 9 p.m. But let me remind you that whether you're chilling with old friends or vibing with new ones, listen, there is always room for one more when there's a bottle of Jameson on the table. So pull up a chair, widen the circle. Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. Thank you so much for staying on. You're watching BMPS on Joy Prime. I'm Kofi Hayford, I'm your host. Let me remind you that whether you're catching up with old friends, like these guys, or you're catching up vibing with new ones as well, there is always room for that special person. So pull that chair, get it on the table as long as Jameson is on, and vibe. Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. Today on the table, it's not just Jameson. We're also discussing the craze for a perfect body. What do men think about it? Do we think ladies have to go through all the stress to that perfect body? What is the perfect body anyway? Let's know your thoughts using the hashtag BMPS on Joy Prime. Today our guest is Lekzy the comic. We'll come back to him and find out what exactly he thinks about the craze for a perfect body. But possible. I've told you to stop saying Charlie, do you think the lady should go through the stress to get whatever body they deem perfect?
Well, in as much as I already said that everybody, like, anybody body goes for me. I think I also agree with Lekzy when he said, like, if you feel your teeth is not well arranged and then you want to go. I mean, I don't have a problem with you going in to do whatever surgery to get your body done. All right, you are going to get a guy who also likes that, and then there are other guys too who don't also want to they don't also want women who also do those kind of things. So yeah, if you know your target market, and then you want to do that, fine. I don't have a problem with it, but it is not something that I'll actually encourage any woman to force yourself and then go and look perfect. Perfect for who?
For that man, don't you think that we are going to come to that? So anyway, let me quickly jump. Let me quickly jump to you, Nanye. Nanye, do you think the lady should go through that, hustle to get what it is that we think is perfect?
Should a man take protein shake, creatine, or steroids? No, it's just a question. No, it's the same. It's the same sort of question. And honestly, the woman, if she feels that that's the way in which she needs to get to what makes her feel more confident and comfortable, then go for it. Listen, if you bring real breasts or fake breasts, bro, if they look nice, I'm gonna touch it. Like, no, Charlie, it's fun. No, I'm just saying, if it's nice, it's nice. It is what it is, So for me, I think the motivation should be based on how she feels. The same way if someone was to ask me about my thoughts on lingerie, it's more about how you feel, because how the girl feels is what energy she puts out that attracts me. I'm attracted by confidence and energy. I could see someone.
A lot of guys say that. I hear that.
No,
a lot,
I am.
But is it really true?
No, it is.
No, but guys always say. I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about. Or what you
but
want.
you're saying guys say that all the time.
I'm saying that a lot of guys say, "Oh, we're attracted to confidence."
Yeah.
So now, hold on. One of the words that has been thrown around or thrown about a lot is people say they are attracted to. What's the word? Sapiosexual.
Is that the mind thing?
Everyone says that.
Yeah.
Everyone says that until it's
You
time
ask them to
take
spell.
their ladies out.
You tell them to spell sapiosexual.
That's what I'm asking. That is it actually true? Are men really attracted to
some extent
the inner, possessions than what the ladies possess on the outside?
I think they are.
But let me also use that opportunity to chip in this question that where do you think the motivation comes from? Where is the influence coming from? Do you think that men actually are the ones that are piling pressure? Because ladies, there'll be a video on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, wherever, and then you see guys giving it a lot of likes because they like what they see. So other women are also probably under the influence that, well, I should also do this because I can get the attention of men.
It's the
Where is it coming
it's,
from?
it's the chicken and egg. So, for example, is the woman doing it because it's what men like, or it's because the man that she wants feels that the man that she wants, the kind of man that she wants, would obviously give more
A
attention
lot of
to
men
her.
have bro codes.
Right. Most of men have bro codes, right? But at the end of the day, for me, even if the pressure or what is influencing them is men, they're still making the decision. It's still their decision that they're taking to actually go and do it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so if it is her man that wants it, should she go through the stress to have it?
I don't think a man has ever. I have never come across friends of guys who've ever asked a woman to go and get themselves done. Have you?
It's come through indirectly. Sometimes you like maybe out of childbirth, maybe you've given birth to a couple of children, you've lost form, and you know what your man loves.
Right.
So anytime maybe you go to town with him and you see
But you
the
said
kind of,
she lost form, so it means that she was there before.
So I'm just saying. So I'm saying that the guys will never directly tell you that go like trim yourself or
It's
go
a
through
bit
surgery.
offensive.
But
It's
yes,
actually
but
offensive.
if the lady looks at the way you look at other ladies, they feel like, no, I need to get back in shape for my man because I'm losing it. I don't know if you get what I'm
So is
saying.
that pressure from the man or
said that-
how she has concluded the pressure
I've
is?
actually listened to an interview where a Ghanaian woman who has done the bats actually said the husband actually loved bats, so
You see,
had to do it
so
for-
it comes
she had to
in
do it for her,
indirectly.
and then the husband is comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But she's his wife already, and she didn't have the butt before that, and he married her.
Well,
So
see,
is it him?
Well, prior to now, there wasn't such craze for big
There
boys.
wasn't. See,
I think
so
the
that-
emergence
so
of social media has
it's
also
the
contributed
social
to
media.
it.
So is
Not-
it him
and-
or the social media?
Not just
Both.
not just social. But I think the media too has created a certain perception out there. The kind of bodies they use to sell certain products
Yeah.
makes a lot of women feel like this is the perfect body that you need to acquire to actually maybe use this product or get the attraction of other. So I think the media partially has also contributed to that. And yes, we guys too, one way or the other, when we are with friends, maybe 3 girls are coming towards our direction, we all look at that particular lady.
But here's another thing though. We look at, oh yeah, that's nice. But are we saying, yeah, would wifey that? God. Some of these women that we're looking at, they're lovely to look at. But I wouldn't take her home.
That's
I
right.
wouldn't marry her. I'd be like, oh, that's a nice look.
So we just appreciate.
That one is debatable because me, I would love to have a good character in a good body.
Which you want, which is very rare, right? It's
I
very rare.
I think today I don't even want us to go into the conversation of what they have inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because for me, guys are not really honest when it comes to that. I always
We
say
are.
that.
It's BMPS.
Well,
We're the most honest men alive.
Kofi, I think I'm the perfect person to actually like talk about stature
know.
because I'm a short guy and I hear ladies throw such comments at me like we like
Tall
tall
guys.
guys,
We don't
tall
like short
guys.
men.
But I have been able to create some energy around me that for some funny reason, women who say such stuff later I get their attention. They get to. I think the best surgery you can do to yourself is to wear some level of confidence. And know your body type and what you wear to make you look good, smell good, smile nice.
Yeah.
And work with some level of, you see, you command the room.
The guy.
That's it.
You command the room. There are some media personalities that some of we guys are so crazy about it. Truth be told,
stays on social
we've
media.
seen
Reality.
girls who are way nicer than them, but because of the level of confidence they carry on screen and all, we are out there like falling for them and all that. So, I think if you're a lady, then let nobody pressurize you to go and do surgery or anything. Just know yourself. And actually,
No matter
put
what
in
your
some
size,
confidence
no
and
matter
just
what your size is.
well, that's what the boys are saying. So quickly, 30 seconds. We have to
so
go.
what I would basically, in all, what I would say is that just see yourself in the mirror, be a reflection of your character, how you present yourself, and then you are good to go from bodybuilding perspective. If you think that it doesn't work for you, and you think that you can do a little bit of exercise to put in some muscle or put in some shape, there you go.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching BMPS. It's brought to you by Jameson. Whether you're catching up with old friends or vibing with new ones, make sure there's always Jameson on the table, just as we are doing today. Ladies, you've heard us, the men. I know that we don't represent all the men in the world or in Ghana, but what we're saying is that, well, the craze for a perfect body, that's not it. Wear some level of confidence, work on your inner self, and be a better woman. As for the us, we just go talk, but no being we go marry. I'm Kofi Hayford. I've been doing this with my boys. Peace out. The BMPS show is brought to you by Jameson.
Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age.